Okay, this is my first real silly video. I don't really know what to say because I never really did one of these before, so this is my first stupid video. And probably years from now, I will look back on this video and go, what the heck was I saying? What was I thinking? What kind of knowledge or inspiration do I have to give to you all out there, y'all folk? Well, not a whole hell of a lot, other than looking stupid on the camera with a hat on and clothes on. I really don't have a whole lot to say. But nevertheless, I'm here doing it anyway. You know, there are a lot of people out there these days that are looking for a job. And let me turn off this heater. The reason for my attire is that it's cold in here and I have a heater on. Anyway, so there are a lot of people out there right now looking for jobs and they're trying to find a job. And so my advice to you is don't give up. Keep on looking. There are people out there like yourself looking for jobs. And so you have to keep on looking. My name is Dr. O. Yes, do I really have a doctorate? Yes, I do. I do have a doctorate. My name is Dr. O. For the purposes of this presentation, you will know me as Dr. O. Those of you who know me better will know my full name and my real name, but nevertheless, I'm going to be calling myself Dr. O. Why? Because it just sounds cool. It's like Dr. Oz. He has a cool name. Now I want one too. So I thought of Dr. O. Anyway, so my name is Dr. O, and I will be having videos on YouTube talking about jobs. And my first video is how do you find a job? Well, obviously you wouldn't show up like this to a job with that beanie on, a turtleneck on, and you just wouldn't show up like this for a job. So you'd put a suit and tie on, and go to a job like that. Go to a job looking 900, as they say. Um, you also would do your research about the job. Make sure the job is make sure that you know all you need to know about the job. Make sure you know the ins and outs, the ups and downs, the corners. Make sure you at least have three, uno, dos, tres, three questions at the end of the interview. Every interview that I've ever been into, that I've ever given, that I've ever sponsored, or that I've ever been around, always ask you the same thing at the end of the interview. Do you have any questions? And most of us sit there with one question, and you usually are out of there because you only have one question. It shows that you're not interested. Or we have two questions, and you're usually kind of in, but not really in there. And then you have three questions, and we're like, okay, you know what? You did the bare minimum. If you have four questions, we know that you really want the job. But always have three. Always have three. I usually have about 5 or 6 questions. Like, and I just make up things. I make sure I have a little notepad and write down things that I already know the answer to, but I want them to basically answer because you know what interviews like to do more than anything else? They like to expand their offer. Expand their offer. So interviews are like that. Anyway, so this is Dr. O with his very first retarded, absolutely 100% ridiculous YouTube video. And I don't even think anybody's going to look at it. But you know what? I thought I have the equipment. Let's have some fun. All right? Whatever you do, make sure you enjoy your life. Peace, love, and happiness. Signing off.